This tutorial covers how to perform a regression analysis. And so what I'm going to do here is launch a new file, and the regression option is available under the Tools menu, and it's available within the Data Analysis option. And so if you left-click on that, you'll see a number of data analysis tools, and the one that we're interested in is the regression option right here, which is highlighted. And so once that's highlighted, left-click on the OK button, and you'll see a dialog box that will look something like this. And so what the regression tool does is that it allows us to fit a linear line within a series of data pairs. And so what I'm going to do is go to a different file and launch it, and where I have some data to operate on. And let's go do that. And so here's the data that we're interested in. I'm going to make this a little bigger. And so what we have here are 5 employees: Bill, Mike, Amy, Alan, and Lisa. And let's consider a case where they are in a production operation, and they have produced, say, within a given day, a certain number of units. Okay? And then what we also have here is an agility score. What we've done with these employees is that we've tested them on their ability to be mobile within the production area, how fast they can move, and so forth. And so, of course, what we would expect here is that the higher employees score on their ability to be agile, we would fully expect them to be able to produce more units. Notice that Amy has the highest score here, and so she's producing the most number of units. Notice that Bill has the lowest number of units produced, and he's not, no surprise here that he's has also the lowest agility score. And so what we want to do here is we want to build a predictive equation, a y equals mx plus b straight line linear equation, such that based on this data, we want to be able to predict what future employees might be able to produce based on their respective agility scores. And so the way we do that, we're going to go back to the data analysis pull-down option. Once again, regression. And again, here's our dialog box. And so you may or may not see some cells already selected in here. What we want to do is select what we call the Y data, or the data that we're trying to create an equation that we could predict, which in this case is units produced. And so once you do that, you select the data, left-click here, and then pick the X data. And be sure to highlight the column header as well, left-click. And then as a result of selecting the column headers, be sure that a checkbox is in the labels area here. And then we have the option either to put the regression results on a new worksheet or put it within the same worksheet. Now, I like to put it in the same worksheet just so that we don't have to go back and forth between worksheets. Between our raw data, which is here, and then the regression results, which we're going to see here in a second. And so what I'm going to do here is left-click on this box here, and I'm just going to left-click on this particular cell right here. And so this cell now represents the upper left-hand corner of the regression results, which we'll see here in a few seconds. So left-click here. Ignore this information here for now. And so once we have it all set up, left-click on the OK button, and what you see are the regression results for this particular data set. So this concludes how to perform a regression analysis in Microsoft Excel 2003.